Representative Jean Wu, who is also here visiting, to say a few words.
Good afternoon. My name is Jean Wu. I am the state representative for House District 137, which is in Southwest Houston. So I actually represent the Hillcroft and Harwood area and much of Asiatown and many places like that. And I'm always, as always, very honored to be here because the Muslim community is a very important part of our city and a very important part of my district. And I represent an area that is probably the most diverse district in the entire state of Texas. And, you know, I'm not Muslim. And like the Consul General, I was also born outside the United States. You know, my family, we were not political refugees, but we were refugees of economics and refugees of freedom. And we came to this country to seek those things, to seek the same things that your family seeks. And so it is always important for me to be visibly standing up for the Muslim community. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm Chinese, and many of the things that are happening to the Muslim community has already happened to my community. I don't know if you know some of American history, but there was a law that was passed in 1882 called the Chinese Exclusion Act. That was a law specifically written to keep Chinese out of this country. And because of that law, Chinese people became not even second-class citizens, not even third-class citizens, but became almost subhuman. And Chinese, there's much of American history where Chinese were attacked, they were killed. Even though the killers were in broad daylight, there was no justice, there were no arrests, there were no convictions, because the law did not see us as people. It was not until 1942 that that law was repealed. A law that specifically targeted one ethnic group, not even all Asians, not even Japanese, not even Vietnamese, not even anyone else, just Chinese, to keep out because they were dirty, because they were criminals, because they were unwanted. And it was not until 2012 that the United States government issued a formal apology for this policy and for this law. And this is the legacy of our country, and this is the legacy of my community. So when Donald Trump made his statements, and when many of the other people running for president right now, and then some of the people not even running for president, some people who just are on TV just to talk, when they say those things, I am personally offended, and I am offended for the Muslim community, because the same thing has been done to my community. So, what I want to come here today is to present you a message of love, a message of welcome, and a message of hope. Because I want you to know that our city loves you. Because our city is wonderful because of you. If you come to my district, and you come to Hillcroft, you come to Harwood. Maybe not even Hillcroft and Harwood. Maybe you go to the energy corridor, and you see the engineers who work at the oil companies. And you go to NASA, and you see all the people who work there. And you go to the medical center, and you see everyone who works there. You will see that the Muslim community is greatly loved. And we welcome you because we are a nation of diverse people. We are a nation that values religious freedom. And we are a nation that values personal freedom. And I bring you especially a message of hope, because just as the mindset, the stupidity that created the Chinese Exclusion Act, just as that has passed, this too shall pass. And we will not get there alone, but we will get there together. And I am giving you a message of hope because I'm telling you there are other people, myself included, who will stand with you, who will always walk hand in hand with you, and no matter what the circumstances, we will be there standing with you until the end, until the change of the end. And so, I want you to feel good today. I know these are trying times, I know these are difficult times, I know many of you have children here, and many of you must think of what it is for your children to grow up in this country, to be afraid that they will be here unwanted, to be here unwelcomed and unloved. And I am telling you, that is not true. Just as my people, just as Asian people who have been here before, just as black people, just as Hispanic people have felt the same way, this too shall pass. And you are welcomed, you are loved, and there is hope. So please, support people, just like one of the reasons I supported Sylvester Turner, who is our new mayor-elect. This is one of the main reasons I support him, is because he is someone who will not give in to bigotry. He was someone who will not give in to hate. He is someone who will hold all people individuals and not judge them by actions of others. And I urge you to be active. Go out and support people. Go out and help people that have those same views. Your community is important to us and it's important to you, so go out there and support people who think the same thing. So thank you very much.